Well, howdy there, friends. Today, we're embarking on a remarkable journey to catch a glimpse of how the cast members from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air have changed over the years. We'll be revealing their true identities and ages, and you're in for a real treat as we compare their youthful days on the show to the present year of 2024. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all ready for this ride? Let's get this journey rolling. 1. Will Smith as Will Smith. The rap artist from Philadelphia didn't need to venture far from his own persona to take on the role of Will Smith in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, portraying a high school student raised in West Philadelphia. The on-screen Will finds himself in the affluent neighborhood of Bel Air, Los Angeles, where he relocates to live with his aunt and uncle, attempting to adjust to their way of life. Fresh Prince marked just the commencement of the entertainer known for Parents Just Don't Understand. Will Smith's venture into acting soon surpassed his music career in terms of success, particularly as he transitioned to the silver screen. The accomplished actor secured roles in Men in Black, 1997, I, Robot, 2004, and I Am Legend, 2007, earning Academy Award nominations for Ali, 2001, and The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. Following appearances in blockbuster films like Suicide Squad, 2016, Aladdin, 2019, and Gemini Man, 2019, he clinched the Best Actor Oscar for his portrayal of the father of Venus and Serena Williams in King Richard, 2021, although the win was overshadowed by another incident involving Smith on Oscar night. Additionally, he took on executive production roles for numerous episodes of Bel-Air, the dramatic reinterpretation of Fresh Prince on Peacock, and starred in Emancipation, 2022, on Apple TV+. 2. James Avery as Philip Banks. In The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Avery portrayed Philip Banks, serving as Will's uncle and the father to Carlton, Hillary, Ashley, and Nikki Banks. In the role of Philip, he embodies the character of a stern yet loving patriarch of the family. While Avery gained prominence as Uncle Phil in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, his illustrious career extended across film and television for over 3 decades. Following the conclusion of Fresh Prince in 1996, Avery continued to embrace various TV roles, taking on characters such as Alonzo Sparks in Sparks, Dr. Crippen in The Closer, and making a brief appearance in That 70s Show as Officer Kennedy. Additionally, the actor delved into voice acting, lending his voice to Shredder in the 1980s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series and War Machine in the 1990s Iron Man series. Avery remained active in the acting realm until his passing on December 31, 2013, succumbing to complications arising from open-heart surgery. In a heartfelt tribute on Facebook, his co-star and friend Smith expressed, "Some of my greatest lessons in acting, living, and being a respectable human being came through James Avery. Every young man needs an Uncle Phil. Rest in peace." Avery is survived by his wife, Barbara, and his stepson. 3. Alfonso Ribero as Carlton Banks. In The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Ribero portrayed Carlton Banks, the well-groomed and rigid son of Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian. Beyond his stint as Carlton Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Ribero sustained a prosperous acting career, securing a role in the 1990s sitcom In the House as Dr. Maxwell Stanton and undertaking various other modest film and television endeavors. Since 2015, Ribero has assumed the role of host for America's Funniest Videos and has also taken the helm of the game show Catch 21. In addition to his hosting duties, Ribero remains active in acting, with his most recent appearance in the Halloween TV special Muppets Haunted Mansion, which premiered on Disney Plus in October 2021. He is wedded to Angela Unkrich and is a proud parent of 4 children. 4. Tatiana Ali as Ashley Banks. The Sesame Street graduate assumed the character of Ashley Banks. As the youngest among the Banks siblings until Nikki's arrival in Season 3, Ashley maintained a close bond with her cousin Will and underwent significant growth throughout the series, much to the dismay of her father Phil. Following her stint on Fresh Prince, Tatiana Ali remained incredibly active, achieving a bachelor's degree from Harvard and extending her acting career for over a decade while exploring her musical talents. She secured a recurring role on The Young and the Restless and earned noteworthy film credits for Kiss the Girls, 1997, Jawbreaker, 1999, and Glory Road, 2006, among others. Additionally, she headlined several Hallmark Christmas movies, participated as a contestant on RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race in 2022, and made a guest appearance on an episode of Bel-Air. 5. Karen Parsons as Hilary Banks. In The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Parsons portrayed Hilary Banks, the stunning yet self-centered eldest daughter of Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian. Following the conclusion of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Parsons sustained her acting career with engagements in both cinematic and television projects. She initiated, produced, and took on the lead role in Lush Life as Margot Hines, although the series met cancellation after 4 episodes. Parsons also holds acting credits in movies such as Max Payne and The Ladies' Man. Presently, she serves as the founder and proprietor of Sweet Blackberry, a company with a mission to craft content that resonates across various media platforms, harnessing the influence of stories to educate and connect with young children. Parsons has authored 2 books and shares parenthood with her husband, Alexandra Rockwell, raising 2 children together. 6. Joseph Marcel as Jeffrey Butler. In The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Marcel portrayed Jeffrey Butler, the clever and quintessentially British butler for the Banks family. Before his role in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Marcel had already established himself as a seasoned theater actor, featuring in Shakespearean productions such as Othello and A Midsummer Night's Dream. Following the conclusion of the show, Marcel continued to engage in film and TV projects, but directed his primary focus towards the realm of theater. He holds membership in the Royal Shakespeare Company and serves on the board at Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, actively participating in performances. At one juncture, he endeavored to entice his co-star Smith into the world of Shakespeare, stating to The Guardian, "I did want him to play Mark Antony, but he was occupied with Independence Day." The actor is wedded to Joyce T. Walsh and is a proud parent of 2 children. 7. Daphne Reid as Vivian Banks. After Janet Hubert's departure, Daphne Maxwell Reid took on the role of Vivian Banks starting from the 4th season until the series finale in 1996. While the character remained a caring mother and wife, the change in actresses brought a slightly different dynamic to the character. In 1968, during her 3rd year at Northwestern, Maxwell tied the knot with Robert Tubbs. They welcomed a son, Chris, before parting ways in 1979. Her union with actor Tim Reid commenced in 1982, and she embraced the role of stepmother to his 2 children. Alongside Reid, she possessed and managed New Millennium Studios in Petersburg, Virginia, until 2014. She also held a position on the board of visitors at Virginia State University for a span of 8 years. Her appointment occurred in July 2008. On July 31, 2010, she was bestowed with the title of an honorary member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority during their 50th National Convention in New Orleans. 8. Janet Hubert as Vivian Banks. Hubert portrayed Aunt Vivian throughout the initial 3 seasons of the show. She asserted that Will Smith was accountable for her premature departure, even abstaining from cast reunions due to the animosity. In 2020, the 2 luminaries eventually reconciled their differences. He was in a different place, and I was in a different place. We were both in a challenging spot. When you're both facing difficulties and there's a lack of communication, you have to converse, Hubert expressed. So, it's been delightful. It's been wonderful to have him back in my life. Post-Fresh Prince, Hubert made guest appearances on The Jamie Foxx Show, NYPD Blue, One Life to Live, and Friends. In 2017, she voiced her thoughts about Smith, stating to Yahoo that she believed a reunion with the star and an exchange of mutual apologies were due. A reunion materialized in 2020 on HBO Max, where Hubert and Smith reached a resolution. 2 years later, Hubert stepped forward to defend her television nephew following his Oscar controversy. Her additional television roles encompass General Hospital, Pose, Love Life, and New Amsterdam. 9. Ross Bagley as Nikki Banks. Ross Bagley entered the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air at the tender age of 5, taking on the role of the latest addition to the Banks family, young Nikki. Considerably younger than his cousin Will and his elder siblings Carlton, Hillary, and Ashley, Nikki introduced an endearing dynamic among the siblings on the show. Bagley continued his acting journey into his teenage years, featuring in Eye for an Eye, 1996, Independence Day, 1996, and making appearances on Judging Amy. After an approximately 10-year break, the former Little Rascals star secured roles in 2 indie horror films released in 2015, Gnome Alone and Dead Ringer. 10. DJ Jazzy Jeff as Jazz. The DJ took the spotlight alongside his buddy Smith in the role of Jazz. Drawing inspiration from the actual DJ Jazzy Jeff, Jazz collaborated with Fresh Prince's Will on music and stood as his closest friend. Hailing from Compton, Jazz harbored a significant crush on Will's cousin Hillary and often clashed with her father Phil. One of DJ Jazzy Jeff's initial appearances was with the Corner Boys, Street Arts Records, contributing to their tracks Bust the Move and The Saga of Roxanne, featuring renowned Philadelphia rappers MC Perry P. and Grand Tone. The instrumental piece was titled Jazzy Jeff Scratch, 1985. Operating as a duo, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince achieved multiple gold and platinum-selling albums and singles in the late 1980s and early 1990s, securing the first Rap Grammy Award ever presented in 1989 for Parents Just Don't Understand. In 2015, he provided scratch overdubs for the film Straight Outta Compton. Come August 2017, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith delivered 2 performances in Europe, MTV Summer Blast Music Festival in Croatia and the Livewire Festival in Blackpool. DJ Jazzy Jeff tied the knot with Lynette C. Jackson in Jamaica on July 31, 2010. His 4 children include 2 sons from a previous relationship, journalist and DJ Corey Towns and actor and musician Amir Mitchell Towns, a son named Pleasant with Jackson, and a daughter named August with Jackson. 11. Nia Long as Lisa Wilkes. Nia Long had a storyline on Fresh Prince portraying Lisa Wilkes. She appeared in over a dozen episodes during the show's concluding seasons, taking on the role of Will's romantic interest. The 2 characters planned a wedding but never made it beyond their vows. Betty Bridges, renowned as the mother of Different Strokes star Todd Bridges, served as Long's acting coach. Long's debut role was in the Disney television film The BRAT Patrol, sharing the screen with Sean Astin, Tim Thomerson, and Brian Keith. Her initial significant television role was a 3-year contract as Catherine Catt speaks on the soap opera Guiding Light. Long dedicated her time to the Sterling Children's Home in Barbados, delivering motivational speeches. In 2010, Long initiated a relationship with then National Basketball Association player Ime Udoka. The couple welcomed a son in 2011. Long is also a mother to an older son, born in 2000, from a previous relationship. Although Long and Udoka became engaged in 2015, she expressed no intention of marrying. Their relationship came to an end in 2022, following revelations of Udoka's involvement with a Celtics staff member. 12. Vernie Watson as Viola Vi Smith. Vernie Watson had a role on Fresh Prince as Will's mother, Vi Smith. She was the sister to Will's Aunt Vivian and the one who chose to send Will to live with the family in California. Vi was a caring and attentive parent who believed that Will could build a better life for himself outside of Philadelphia. Vernie Watson was born in New York City on September 28, 1949, and was raised there. She completed her education at Cathedral High School and New York University, majoring in drama. Commencing her professional journey at age 17 with the Al Fan Theatrical Ensemble in Manhattan, she toured with the group for 5 years. Watson Johnson portrayed Blue's love interest in the 1972 film Trick Baby. She also held a regular role in the 1985-1986 sitcom Foley Square as Denise Willems, the secretary for Alex Harrigan, played by the show's star, Margaret Collin. In addition, she played a minor role on Sister as Lisa's best friend Patrice, and served as the mayor's secretary, Lucille Banks, on Carter Country. Watson Johnson has been married twice. Her first marriage was to Joe Duckett from 1976 until 1977, and she was last married to photographer Van Johnson from 1979 to 1991. Watson Johnson is the mother of a daughter named Sunda Ginia Johnson, B. 1983, and a son named Josh, B. 1987, with Johnson. In 2005, Watson Johnson provided testimony in Michael Jackson's child molestation trial. 13. Tyra Banks as Jackie Ames. Early in her journey, Tyra Banks garnered her initial acting experiences as Fresh Prince's Jackie Ames. Jackie and Will shared a childhood friendship in Philadelphia, reuniting in Los Angeles later on. Despite a spark between them, Will was unsuccessful in winning her affections. Tyra Lynn Banks was born in Inglewood, California on December 4, 1973. Her mother, Carolyn London, works as a medical photographer, and her father, Donald Banks, is a computer consultant. She has an older brother named Devin. In 1979, when Banks was 6 years old, her parents went through a divorce. Banks attended John Burroughs Middle School and graduated in 1991 from Immaculate Heart High School in Los Angeles. During the 2010s, Banks was in a relationship with Norwegian photographer Erik Asla, and in January 2016, they welcomed a biological son through surrogacy. Banks has mentioned her preference to avoid drinking and has never engaged in the use of other recreational drugs. Banks has been vocal about experiences with abusive relationships in her past. In 2005, when discussing her relationship history, she mentioned, "I won't be using a lot of names on the show, but a specific relationship had not just cheating, but emotional abuse. It was really bad. But that made me strong." In 2009, she delved into her past relationships during a guest appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show, co-hosting with Oprah Winfrey. The episode focused on dating violence in response to the assault of Rihanna by Chris Brown. It's clear that the impact of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air extends far beyond the television screen, leaving an indelible mark on pop culture and the hearts of fans worldwide. Before we say our goodbyes, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more exciting content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. If you enjoyed this stroll through TV history, let us know which classic shows or casts you'd like us to feature next. Remember, you can catch up with the Fresh Prince family in their current projects, and who knows, there might be more reunions and exciting ventures on the horizon. From all of us here, thanks again for taking this trip with us, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay fresh, stay nostalgic, and keep spreading those positive vibes. Until next time, take care.